Hello and welcome back to Factor Y. In our last episode, we finally got things kind of stabilized over here on Jeff, including smelting some titanium, although we still need to add a little bit more to this, and also we will need to start shipping some titanium back to Hope. I just noticed that I did this a little bit goofy, though, and maybe I should correct this a little bit, because there's not really enough room for the titanium. Oh, I can squeak it through there. It'll be fine. Never mind. I'm just going to go this way with the titanium, and then maybe here. And we can separate it that way, or take care of it that way. It's not the best situation, but it is the one we got ourselves into. I could clean that area up a little bit, and life would be a little bit better. We're going to run that back up there, though. I could take it from here, but it just feels wrong to do so. Let's do this and this. Stone we don't need to bring this way. Circuits, probably not either. We're going to feed that in there, and we'll ship it out. But we also need yet to make the rocket ships here. So we got to get that started before we can do any of this, actually. So let's go back to here. And we're also simultaneously working on improving the production of those over here. We have scaled this up quite radically, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think we quadrupled it, or at least tripled it from what it was originally. Everything with the fuel, of course, because we have need of a lot more stuff, because we have need of a lot more of these. Let's see, I don't remember what I started out with here. I think we had 1, 2, 3. I think we tripled it. So I think I need another one of these yet. If I remember correctly, I need another one of those. That's going to swap back. Wait. No, it doesn't have to swap back, actually. This can go like this. And then that way I don't have to swap it back. There we go. You can come back this way, though. And that'll take care of those. And we'll have that going. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe we need that. Maybe we didn't. We also do need to do these upgrades to Mark II. I was talking to Martin also earlier today in his Discord, or yesterday or something, as I record this. And there's a new update coming. Another feature in the next update is the ability to stamp the factory buildings over top of each other in order to... yeah, this is not fast enough anymore. In order to... make these be, in order to not lose the recipe when you upgrade a building. That's the words I was trying to come up with there. Let's do 2 of those and 1 of these. And that should give this the same speed as that, basically. Because this is 32, and these are 64, but there's 2 of them. So that'll give them the same effective speed, because we need the same effective number of them. Ah, good. Computers are are just about there. We're about ready to make another cargo ship, and we'll see exactly how long it takes to actually make another one here. Actually, that might just be barely keeping up. Right now, that might just be looking at the percentage down there, the crafting time, which is at 12, 13, 14 right now. Actually, this is just slightly faster than we need it to be, which is kind of good. Kind of good. And this might not be fast enough either. We might want to do a Mark II here. Just to get that done just a little bit faster. Actually, it was probably fast enough. It was probably fast enough. This is probably not even necessary to have 3 of these, because now this one's not even working. Yeah, I shouldn't even bother with the 3rd one. Let's go ahead and disconnect it. Here first. And it's fine. Just let it go. Let it go. And these, this is now 57, 58, and they are at 75, 80. So yeah, we're actually loading in faster. I don't know whether we're crafting faster or not. I don't think we are yet. I think we probably have to make more circuits and more computers. But we're at least loading in fast enough now that the issue is now going to be crafting production, not loading time. So now we should probably do some math to make sure that we are making enough. So now we need to have every 8192, we need to have, let's do the 30 motors first. 8192 divided by 30. We need to have one motor every 273. This is making one motor every 512, so two of them together will make one motor every 256, which is a little bit faster than 273, so we do only need two of these. So once this runs out, we'll disconnect it again. We need 100 chips every 8192, so that means we need a chip every 8192, and that means we need to have chips and computers, either one. I'll do computers first since they're here. That means we need to have, plus we need to know how many chips we need for the computers. Is this fast enough now? This might not be fast enough now. We'll check. You are swinging a round trip every 512, and you just need every 512. Okay, never mind then. That's good. Back to this. This makes one every 1024. In order to get it down to 8192 then, that means we need 1024 divided by 81.92, which means we need 1024 divided by 81.92. We need 12 and a half of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. I might be okay with that just because it's good enough. Then we need to have 2 chips every 1024, plus 100 chips every 8192. So 2 chips. So we need to have 1 chip every 81.92, plus 2 chips every 1024, which is 1 every 512. These are made 1 every 256. So in order to make enough for just the rocket alone, we do 256 divided by 81.92, which means we need 3.125 of those machines. Plus we need to have, we need to have 2 chips times 12, so 24 chips every 1024, which is 1024 divided by 24, which is just under 43 ticks apiece, which means 256 divided by 42.667 is 6. 6 plus 3.125 is 9.125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that 0.125 I might be alright with too, because we aren't actually going to need quite all of them for this. We're going to need just slightly less. Let me see if I can come up with a number for you. 1024 divided by 12 times 81.92. That's not right. That's not right. How many chips are actually providing every 8192? That's the question. How many computers are we actually providing? We have 12 times 1024. Or 12 every 1024, which is 1024 divided by 12. 1 every 85.3333. And then we do 8192 divided by 85.3333, and we get 96. So yeah, we're missing about 4%. We're about 4% short. And so if we took the same logic here, and if we were, instead of making 9.125, we're making 9, we do 9 divided by, 9.125 minus 9, so it's 0.125, divided by 9.125, and we end up with 1.3% short on the chips. So we're doing all right. We're actually doing all right. So these guys, 12 of these are going to need 1 cable times 12, so 12 cable every 1024, which is 1 every 85.3333. And in order to accomplish that, these are made 1 every 1024. We need to have 12 every 1024. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're actually good, numbers-wise. We're just a little bit short making this full all the time, but I'm okay with that. Let's take this out. Take that, take this, take that, and these ones over here too. And that's okay. Now this is only making one though every 8192, which is fine for shipping coal at the moment, which actually is probably even excessive for shipping coal. Maybe we shouldn't even ship that much. But what we have the problem with is RT5. For this to make one RT5, we need one cargo ship, and one cargo ship every 4096, which means that even at right now, we're making, even if we don't ship any coal, we're making half as many as we need to run one of these at Mark II, to be fair. So, no, actually, to make one of these at Mark 1, we're only making half of what we need. So we need 2 of these, where is that? Right here, in order to make enough for one Mark 1, because this is speed 2, and that means we need 4 of these to make one Mark 2. Or we could upgrade everything to Mark II, which is probably the better option. The problem is, as I said a few minutes ago, that we are at a weird situation right now where we have to replace a recipe, set it again to wire, for example. Then we can replace it on the other one. Same thing here. We can replace this machine, but then we have to set the recipe again, and then we have to copy the recipe again, because we can't just overwrite with the new recipe at this moment. Let's do that again. Here, and then here, and here. And while that... No, it wipes out everything. It deletes everything from the internal storage. This one I really want to time correctly. In fact, what I think I want to do is turn all these. And let this burn through its 2 stacks, and then we can upgrade all those. So in the meantime, let's upgrade all these to Mark II also. You get one of those. You get one of those. I'm going to do this a little bit differently on this side, just because I think it'd be easier. And then you can have... I think these ones down here are probably stopped. So let's do this one and that one. And then let's do wire. I can do that. That's fine. And then let's do cable. Okay. And then wire again. I can probably just take this one then. And then circuits. Yep, circuits. Here. I'm actually getting low on these, which means I won't have enough to finish this yet. We need 24 of them, and I have 6 of them, so we need to wait on that a little while. But we have time, because we need to let this thing run out. There's too much stuff in this to not let it run down first. Which means we have, what's left here? We only have 1 stack left. About another minute on those, which won't be enough time to make enough of these. Actually, I could set this recipe, though. Let's go with computers, and then we'll go with wire again. That way, that one's at least ready to go. We need to also then upgrade all of these arms to Mark II, in most cases at least. This will be a Mark II for sure. We can just go ahead and do all of those then. Just because you and you, and you two, and you and you, and you two, and you and you. Why did I do those differently? And you and you. Weird. You and you, and you. Okay, and then these Mark II. I don't know why I did those differently. Let's make them the same then. No, that's not what I wanted. Wait, what did I do? Now I've goofed it up. Oh, I see why I did this way. Okay. I also missed those 2 right there. And these 2 right here. Low power on Jeff. And those 2 right there. Wow. Okay, so this is only still outputting 2, or will be outputting 2 every 1024. This swing time means that you're good. Let's go. Whoa, 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 Wally. Too far, too fast. You're done. Yeah, we'll fix you in a minute. This will output 2 every 1024. It needs 2 iron times 2. So 2 iron every 256. This will swing twice every 256. That's good. This needs to put 4 wire in every 512. So this needs to be a Mark II as well. You go this way. I'm going to skip every other one just because. It'll be a little easier than having to rotate every single time, I think. Alrighty. So those are fine now. Down here, we have the need of 1 chip out every 128. You swing not fast enough. Yeah, so I need Mark III arms here. Output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You also need to bring in 1 iron plate every 128. That's not going to be fast enough either. We need to do Mark IIs on that. Wow. Oh, I know why I did that too. And that means you also need 1 wire in the same amount of time. And I think that means you're going to need to be upgraded too. And this could have been cleaned up a bit, I suppose. You need cable, or copper rather, 1 copper every 256. Actually, that's okay. That one's still okay. Alrighty. You guys down here. You need 1 cable out every 512. That's fine. 4 wire in every 512. That's not fine. That's got to be upgraded. And then you need 1 copper in every 512, so you're fine. Or sorry, every 256. So you're fine. Yep. Okay. And then finally we can come up here. And you need 1 copper in every 256. So you are fine. You need 1 iron in every 128. So we need to upgrade these ones. And then you need to have 2 wire in every 512. So you need to be upgraded. You also need 2 gears in, so all 4 of those need to be upgraded. And then this motor out is 1 every 256. And so you are fine. Okay, good. Rotate that back. This one, this one. Oh no, don't do that. I need to upgrade that machine yet. You go there. You can go back to making... We only lost a little bit. That's fine. Cargo ship Mark 1. You, and you. That's of course going to take a little bit of time to load up, but that's okay. As long as it gets loaded up. That's fine. And then we need to just copy these once we have enough. We don't have enough, but I can at least put some of them down. Do that many for right now. This one. Do. 6 more. 1, 2, 3 for you. And 1, 2, 3 for you. It feels like it's not going to be fast enough. Let me double check that. 1 every 512. This is 1 every 512. That is fast enough. It's waiting, so it is. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these left, or yet. We're probably going to pull down too much iron and copper now. I'm going to be interested to see how that pans out. doesn't that show the output? How much the output queue buffer? But yeah, we might need to add one or both of these lines, because we just went from using 560 iron and 580 copper every 8192 to double that. So 8192 divided by 560 is 14.6, 1 every 14.62 total. And we're making low on power on Jeff again. We'll get over there and take care of that. We're making 1 every 128 divided by 12.8. So we're making 1 every 10. So actually we're good on iron and copper then. Assuming we're not making very much of these, which we're not, I think we're all right. We'll see how it settles out, but I think we're all right on the iron and copper at this moment. But we also still need to double this because, again, we are now just making enough for one Mark 1 machine. This is a Mark II machine. And that's not counting any shipments to Jeff. Let's go back to Jeff and take a look at Jeff's power over here. I have been working on some power upgrades. Let's take a copy of this one. But I've just been waiting for more solar, of course. You can stamp down some of that. But yeah, we definitely ran out. We're using 70,000. Each one of these blocks is just a bit under 10,000. It's about... Actually, it's about 7,500 or so. It's 97 divided by 120, 80%. About 75 to 80% of 10,000. So we'll call it between 7,500 and 80,000 power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half or so times 7,500. That's 56, and we're using 70. Okay, right now. So we definitely need more power build here on Jeff. Yep. Maybe then I should make some more. Where did I start at? That's not it. That's not it. That's it right there. Let's take another whole thing. Maybe not the whole thing like that, though. Let's see. You are... Copper and iron, copper and iron, copper and iron. Let's do right up next to each other, actually, would be fine. And then we need influence. Gotta find my influencers. There's one right there. Ah, there we are. Okay. This can go like that. Copper, chips. I think this is fine. Copper and then chips. Actually, it's not, because these need to be faster for the copper side than the chip side. That'll be good. And then this needs to be faster, and this can be slower on the chip side. Copper, chip, chip, copper. Chip, copper, copper, chip. Copper, chip. Yep, that's good. That's good. I simplified it a little bit, I guess, that way. That's okay, too. Alright, so... what's next? We need to set up a landing pad for titanium back on Hope. But I want to wait until we know what we're doing. So who knows when that'll actually happen. But we also then need to double this. Now, if we doubled this, we would need to add the second line. Second smelting column. Which means we would need, of course, more mining. Which is going to be... We got more iron there. At that point, maybe we just do some electric. These are all Mark IIs. We're going to probably need more power to do that. But not right now. But we could just make sure that we're safe on that. I think I should just do electric from this point onward. Anyway, we'll go here. Oh, we don't have that much. Oh, I did just build a bunch, so that's probably why. You here and there. Build a bunch last episode, that is, so we only had enough for just a little over one column. Okay, so let's do this a little bit differently then. Where am I? Right here. We need to mine 13 iron. Go up here, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then... nope. 11, 12, 13. There. That'll do. And I think I want to do 3 here. I think I want to do something like this. Something like this. I can output those together. That's fine. This will come down. That'll be my iron. And then copper. We don't really have room for enough for copper there, so let's just come up here and look for copper up here. Let's go vertical on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not enough there. That's not going to be enough to bother with. I can get 3 out of that. I could get another one here. Not really. Sort of. I could get another one here, sort of. But not really, no. That's only worth 1. Over here, I guess it is. 3 of them from here. 1, 2, 3... Wait, 4. 4 of them from here. 9, yes. 4, but I could do an 8. That would be fine. So we'll do that. And then you can come this way. Let's do a belt up here. Wrong belt. Did I screw that up with the other one? Probably. This will go this way. Yes, I did. This goes this way. This way. Actually, I don't even need to do the rotations. There, please. This comes down. Straight line. I'm going to bring that other one down. We'll merge it in down here. Delete all that. Go with... Yep, still don't know what I'm doing there. Martin. There, and then we'll come down. It's going in here, so yeah, we'll come down. Iron's coming down too. This comes in, we'll go like this maybe. And then we can do Mark II arms. 4, 9. Basically 13. And this is 3, 8, 13. We need crossings in here. This one. And this one. They'll have to cross in here someplace too, but let's do this first. No, just take electric furnace. Mark 2. Let's go... I have 1 extra space here now. Let's go here then. Because I don't need the other belt. So we'll do an input belt here. We'll do an output belt here. And that'll go somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to handle that part yet either. Somebody wasn't thinking. And then the iron one can come in down here. Do the same thing. Input. Output. Figure that part out later. Okay, so you guys will come down, and I think I'm going to turn them here. Copper can come across here then, so that means you need a crossing there. Straight lines. I think I'll bring iron... Wow, that was not what I intended. I'll bring iron down right next to it, maybe. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just to get past this bit here. I think I'm going to take this down earlier then. This one's going to come down like maybe here. This one I'm going to turn here then. Crossings. There. Okay, jeez, oh, Pete. No! I am having a real problem today with straight lines and things. There. 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 And then we need crap tons of arms. And I think I can just do that by taking this section here. I'm going to put them in the center because I'm going to be different on these. Center, center. And I had enough. Nice. How many do I have left? 148 left. Extra nice. Oh, that makes sense because I have 200 in the box. And that's 52 only. So that'll be fine. Here comes iron. There goes copper. Make sure everything's working okay. And then we have to double this whole thing down here. The whole thing. Rocket fuel should be perfectly fine where it is, though, because we're not going to send most of these to the rocket. Actually, I have to figure out how I want to split that to make it so that it doesn't split them evenly. Because we only want a small fraction of them to go to the rocket launch. And maybe in that case, I wouldn't even put them in the box. I would just put them in directly. Near in there. 28 are in there. Ouch. Yeah, let's stop that for a little while. I'm just going to cut this off right here. And we'll figure out what we're going to do about that later. Okay, so now what do I do with this? Copper's being smelted. I think I'm going to replace this belt that was taking the cargo rockets up and put it somewhere else because we're already talking about doing something else with it anyway. I have no idea where that last rocket is though. I didn't see it. I might have ended up deleting one. I also might not have, and that's the important part. Because there was one right there on the end of the belt. So that means that the other one before that was 81. No, it was 4096 ticks before it. Which means that... Oh yeah, we're working fine here, I think. Actually, I don't know. Motors are fine. This... might be okay. Just trying to think through. 4096 means these were moving at a rate of 20 per cooldown, 30, 20. I don't know where it was. And I think I want to move stone over. Just take the whole thing up like this and move it over here. And then these. And then I think I want to move copper over too, just by one. It's kind of painful. This one. These go over as well. So you're over there. This goes... Actually, I should have let the copper come down the line here first. You go there. Okay. And then what I think I'm going to do is take this down parallel. And whenever I split, I'll put in a crossing. So there. Nope. But actually I have to have that one there. This didn't need to be that. Crossing there. So over there's a... Yeah. Crossing there. Crossing there. Crossing there. Crossing there. Crossing there. Not that I need that down there, but did it anyway. There. And then we'll do the same thing with iron. Wherever there's a belt here or a split here, we're crossing. And that keeps one belt from polluting the other. But then we need to actually do some pollution, because every time, especially once we get down to this point, every time we have split off from this, we need to probably rebalance the two together. So let's do... delete these two. Well, 4. And then let's do this mixer and this S mixer's right there like that. Unfortunately, you can't do this just because it will not let me. But that's okay. We'll just do it this way. This one needs to go here. And then there. Man, I am really having a problem today. There and there. Actually, I only have to delete one of the two belts. But I could delete the outside one, thereby saving myself a little bit of headache. Actually, I don't need that one there. There's not actually a split there. Split there. Split there. Those are splitting right away. That's why I did those two together. That one. This one I don't need, although I think I'm going to actually put in the balancer here. And then I'll put in the balancer here as well. That way to make sure that the outer belt gets fed into the inner stuff if it needs to. Maybe I should have balanced before each split off? I don't know. You all can tell me which way is better. I don't know. That will give us enough materials to double this again. I don't know that the belts are going to be fast enough pretty soon, but at least we can double this. We need to also double this, though. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. How is this looking? Still keeping up. We are not loading fast enough anymore. These down here are too slow, both of them. At the same, there's the same rate, too slow. We should improve. We should really have 2 arms. 2 Mark III regular size arms for both. So, we're going to bring the computers in this way. I'm going to do one of these kind of splitters. Mix it. Because it's going to potentially continue along. Not right now it's not, but potentially it will. We'll grab 2 here like this. We'll take these guys out like this. We'll put this in here like that. And that will balance these things all together. We'll let them equal themselves out, rather, first. Close enough. And then this, though, I can't do anything with that. I may have to adjust something else here then. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have to use a regular type of splitter then. I'm going to have to put crossings in here and here, so that I can put a regular splitter in right here. So that I can then just put a belt there, and then I can have a crossing here, and then this could come up for the next machine, which is going to be right here, doing this, like the same way. Inputting from there, of course. No, actually, this might have been alright. It would have just been on a loop. Is that alright? Kind of. Kind of. It'll be fine. We're only wasting like 4 or 5 of them here, so, and that's ever, so I think that's fine. I'm going to leave this here. We're not going to hook this up just yet because there's not enough stuff for this, because we do need to double everything first. So let's take this whole thing to start with, and that can go right here. Boom. Boom. I missed. What did I miss? There. That'll be your doubling. You're going to need one of those. We're not going to do it yet, though. And then down here, we need to double this, which means this coal is in the way. So I need to grab 10 more coal from somewhere else. Maybe down here. Yeah, we can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do that one. 8. Just do that much. That'll be close enough to 10. Take these all out. Belt. Also, I need influencer. This was going to go this way, then this way. This will come across here like this. We'll merge. These will come up. And I want to merge these together, so we'll take this way. Merge there, and then we'll come up and into this. This all comes out. I need another influencer down here. And I can do some arms. Those kind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something. Merge here. Up. Up. And then that'll just go right into there. And we'll go back to making rocket fuel again. It's nearly backed up, so it's kind of fine. Yeah. Kind of fine. Alright, so that is that. Then we can double these. Just take the whole thing. Just start doubling. This comes down here. And then we'll look at these belt speeds to see if they're fast enough, just by observation alone. Just because I don't know that I have the wherewithal to calculate that. Let's take all of this like this. And then this I need to be careful with. Oh, look at my dumb luck there. That's exactly in the right spot. Uh-oh, we can't afford placing all. We don't have enough machines for this. Okay. Well, also, you know, I can look at the time and I can see that we are at 43 minutes. So 44 minutes, so that's pretty good. While we didn't actually get anything fully accomplished today, we do have now more of these cargo rockets getting made, which means that we will be in a much better place to get finally Research Token 5 off the ground. We can also ship in that titanium anytime, but there's no point, in my opinion, right now. Once we get these all working, then we need to duplicate this. Yeah, we're just going to duplicate this. We'll feed the RT4s from this into the RT5s. I think we talked about doing them up here or something and belting them down. Either way, it doesn't matter that much. We could do it down here and belt them up too. We just had to reverse that middle belt here that takes these. We could take it up and set it down. That would be fine. And so reverse that, or rotate the whole thing. We could rotate the whole thing too. Put it down here someplace. Make sure we have enough iron, copper, and stone, and then start feeding those RT4s into the RT5 maker. Whenever we have too many RT5s or RT4s for the RT5 making, we'll just feed those into labs and deal with it that way. So let's leave this here for now, and we will continue this project in the next episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.